what can go wrong? Your mom's there. You know what I'm saying? When you're a kid, you know, and your mom's around you, everything's fine. Everything seems good when your mom's there.
David and our relationship with him growing up, we were more, I would say, like, well, I was always a mother all the time, but we were like buddies.
You know, your mom was like, your mother plays this role as like this larger than life person who takes care of everything, who knows every answer, who can be your best friend, your mother, your whatever, your father. She can do anything. And the impact of having her there for me let me know that everything was going to be okay. Because my mom is here, and she said it was going to be. And I believed every word she said to me. She always had a smile on her face, and I think that's where I get it from. She smiled all the time. So I would always tell her to smile for me whenever I thought she was mad. I'd be like, smile for me. You know, she'll reluctantly do it. And I would do it back because, you know, I'm a smile freak like her. At one point, it was my life being questioned. I had a number on my life. You know, it was a year left for me to live because of my kidney situation. And my mother was right there for the whole thing. My whole family, my brother, everybody right there for the whole thing. To then fast forward and be there with my mom while she's fighting for her life. And to remember being on dialysis my first time, the needles going into my arm, my mom there praying for me, holding my hand, to being next to my mom as they put a catheter in her neck to do dialysis for the first time, to keep her kidneys intact. Our two paths went full circle within a matter of 2 years. And it's just one of the most surreal things to even right now that I've ever dealt with in my life.
I'm happy.
Oh, really? So he was a guest speaker.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm excited. I'm thankful.
Wow. Yeah, that's how fast he recovered.
Thanks, great. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. Emotional, man. Real good.
She prepared us for it, and she walked us through it, man, because there was things she did that I didn't understand when she did them and why she did them, and then when this happened, you know, everything just came around, and all I could do was smile and say, wow, you really didn't want us to worry. You really didn't want us to go through the pain of everything that we're going through now, because it's so easy to get caught up in this whole thing, and you didn't want us to be misled or confused about anything. You showed us the golden path back home without even being here, and it's amazing. My mom was always big on us chasing dreams. I'm glad she saw my brother, you know, and his 4 children, and see them grow up to be young men. And I know she loves all her grandkids and extended grandkids and nephews, nieces, and everybody. And I'm glad she saw my brother's kids grow up to be who they were, and see him start, you know, begin to be successful, and see us go on tour together and him manage my whole tour. And I'm glad she saw me have my kidney transplant and my brother be the one to give it to me. And she was there to see both of her sons come out of that. I'm glad she was able to walk down the aisle at my wedding and see her youngest get married, you know, to my wife. And I'm glad that she got to see my son be born and be there, you know, for that, and to turn around and get her grandchild that she always wanted, her granddaughter, Jayla. I'm glad she got to see her, even though she's only 2 months. She got to see her grandgirl that she always wanted. I brought her to the hospital the Saturday before she passed, and my mom held her and played with her, and she was in the outfit I think my mom got her. I think, you know, she was happy. She got to play with her, and she was in, you know, she was coherent and was able to see her and Maddox and play with them and, you know, tell them she loved them. And I'm glad she got to talk to my wife and tell her how she felt about her. And they got to express their feelings to each other. And all my family got to see her. And she got to see all of us unite as this core around her. And I don't think she knew how much of a presence that she had amongst everybody she came in contact with. And I'm glad she's seen my small leaps of success. You know, she seen me get my first platinum plaque, you know, that I always talked about, and got it right before, like maybe about 2-3 weeks before she passed. She got to come over and look at it and see it, and she was so proud. And she got to see me at Radio Music Hall, sold out show, and she got to see me at B.B. King's and all my shows, and she got to see me take success and my accomplishments and things that I really wanted to do and things that my brother really wanted to do, and just see her boys grow up to be men. What she was leaving was a final product of what she did. And I think that's why she was so peaceful, man. Because she saw what she wanted. She accomplished her goals here on life, and there was, you know, no reason for her to, you know, her job was done, I guess. I guess God felt she was done here. You know, I know my brother feels the same way. I know my little sister feels the same way. And I know my whole family feels the same way. Because everybody, all my sisters, we're going to carry on your mother. We're going to carry on your mother. And if you can get that many people carry on your mother, she must have did something right. I mean, our pastor shut the service down. Couldn't finish the service on Sunday. He left, just left, had to come there. And he cried in front of me. He cried to me, my pastor, because he didn't come in there as the bishop. He didn't come in there as Bishop Calvin. He came in there as Calvin Enlow, who know my mom since 6th grade. You know, his wife came in there as Vanessa Enlow. You know, no disrespect, but came in as Vanessa and Calvin, who know my mom since the 6th grade. And they cried with us. He didn't try to preach me. And that's why I knew people respected my mother on another level, because it wasn't just another passing. It wasn't just, here lies Cindy. It was like, here lies the woman that potentially changed a lot of people's lives. And I can do nothing but be proud of that.
As a mother, what I want more than anything, I guess I'm hoping that all mothers will want for their children is a long, healthy life. Considering his situation, happiness, children, keep that smile on his face, and to reach his goal in his career, to reach his goal, and so he can say, I finally made it.
Whatever my reason is here that we always talked about, same time 2 years ago we had that same conversation about what was my reason here, and I was like, I really don't know. I think this was the no that I had to learn. Now I know.